NFL Week 10, we got Thursday night football. We got an ugly one here. Panthers, Bears, two teams coming off losses in games where they won the box score, but turnovers were the difference maker. We currently have what's called a split line. Some books have the Bears -3, some have them -3.5. This spread did briefly go up to -4 on Tuesday after reports came out that Fields was throwing at practice. But on Wednesday, it was announced it will be another bad start, and this line came back down to where it is now. The total on this game has got a lot of betting attention, specifically the under. So far, we've seen a ton of under money come in on this total. This total was around 41 on the opening line. Now it's down to 38.5, and makes sense when you consider everything. Unders in general have been winning all year, but unders in primetime games this season alone are 22-7. And even when you go back to the start of last season till now, unders are 56-25 in primetime games. That's Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night football games. Almost a 70% win rate on unders since the beginning of last season. Also, I haven't looked up the updated weather report, weather forecast. Meant to do that before recording. But keep an eye on the wind in Chicago at Soldier Field, games with double-digit wind speeds. The under is 19-5-1 this year. That's 79%. And since 2021 games with double-digit wind speeds, unders are 121-67-1, 64.4% to the under, and 3-0 on primetime games this year. Not sure I'm going to jump on the under because the total has moved a good amount, and I don't like taking the worst of the number, but in this matchup, I do like both defenses, especially Chicago's defense. They finally have their secondary all healthy with Gordon, Johnson, and Jackson. Bears played a month without 3 of their 4 starters in the secondary, and now they're all back, and it's noticeable because Bears' pass defense has been struggling, and this might come as a surprise to some people, but the Bears' run defense is ranked inside the top 5 in several advanced metrics, including EPA per rush and success rate. And now you add in Montez Sweat in a trade into the mix now at the end, and it's kind of an all-around solid defense that's trending up for Chicago. Panthers defense played really solid last week. They lost by 2 touchdowns, but didn't allow a single play over 20 yards. The offense is what was costing the Panthers, only scoring 13 points versus a Colts defense that allowed 37 points, 39 points, and 38 points in their last 3 games coming into game last week. Bryce Young threw 3 INTs last week. 2 of them were returned for touchdowns. Of course, it doesn't help that Bryce Young has been sacked 26 times in 7 starts. I do have a lean towards the Bears here. Carolina has some key injuries. Linebacker Brian Burns, safety Xavier Woods, they're going to miss. Cornerback C.J. Henderson, wide receiver DJ Chark. They're all questionable, and it's already a tough spot for the Panthers being on the road on a short week, less time to prepare. Carolina's 0-4 against the spread on the road this year. I had a best bet on the Bears +9 last week versus the Saints and somehow got the win. Bears were -5 in turnovers. You don't ever see that. A team lose the turnover battle by that much and cover. And in a way, this can kind of be looked at as a positive for Chicago. Turnovers, for the most part, are pretty random. Besides the turnovers, the Bears won the box score, and it's very likely if they didn't have those 5 turnovers, they win that game. And it's also extremely unlikely they have 5 turnovers again this game. So I like the Bears here. I like the under, but as of now, I don't have a bet on this game. That might change closer to kickoff. As always, any bets I do make will be posted inside the Betting Network Discord. Link to join is in my bio. That's all I got for this one. Appreciate you watching, and until next time, may all the refs' calls and all the loose balls go your way.